Hi guys, happy Juneteenth. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna do a little lesson with my daughter later about like what Juneteenth is, why we celebrate it, all that. So happy Juneteenth to everybody. I'm so excited. Today, you guys, I didn't update you yesterday. Yesterday was so good. Yesterday, hey mama, but you look so cute. She got all ready for Juneteenth. You wanna show me your Juneteenth outfit? Ooh, you look so cute. Can we see a spin? I love it. So, yesterday was so good. Yesterday, I was fasting. View was doing so good. I started this routine and she was not feeling it, but like I just stuck to it. We went outside, we just did certain things, and I saw the way it affected her, and she changed, and she just felt so much more centered and happy, and, or I should say, peace, joyful, all those things. And I felt so good yesterday. I was listening to this song. So I got this video on my YouTube channel. And it's this girl that speaks prophetic videos, and she definitely is like in alignment with things that will come. And it's always like God confirms it to me. God, like, Spirit reveals it to me, and then that's just video confirmation. It's just a confirmation in the video. Nice, baby. I love that. You can play with that. So she was saying a certain message, and it's not necessarily one I wanted to hear. It's not necessarily one I feel even like God's doing. It's just one of those things where it's like God keeps mentioning a certain promise, and it's like, where it at, Father? Like, then do it. Double down. I'm doubling down. Like, show me. But I know it just takes time. It's more, I think I'm just more excited for it. I want to be in that promise. So it's just impatience coming up. So I've just been praying for more patience. And so yesterday was so good. I got the confirmation, and it's like, okay, God, you keep saying that. But then it's like, I don't want to think about it, because then I feel like that's when I get impatient. So I'd rather just like, okay, God, if it's coming, it's coming. I don't really want to think about it. And so then I'm walking down the street, and I remember the song the girl had mentioned in the video. I was like, listen to that song. So I listened to it, like, that's an interesting song. Like, just the whole vibes of it is different, and it's very interesting. And it was a guy's perspective of like certain emotions. And I heard God say something to me. And then I look up and I see this red bird. And that's been a symbolism for this promise that's coming into fruition since the beginning, since God revealed the promise to me. It's always been connected with red, and red flowers, red birds, red spider, like red bugs even. So I see the red bird, and I'm like, oh wow, okay, that's so cool, God. And then I'm walking and I'm listening to a song I really like, and it's called Holy Love. And then I look up, and I was thinking, I heard God say, and this is how you feel. And I look up, there's another red bird. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, God, I love you. It's definitely like, I get two emotions when I get confirmation from God like that. I get like peace, because it's nice to know God is true to his word. He didn't just say that to like rip it away. Like, it's true, it's coming. So just, it confirms, like, be patient. But then it's also just like, oh my gosh, it is coming. Like, so when is it going to happen? You know? So that was really nice. I have a clip here of the bird. I was so mad because the first bird I saw was like a cardinal. Yeah, it was a cardinal, and it was super red, and it was super close. I didn't get it on video. But the second one was further away, and it was red, but it wasn't as red. And I think it's male and female. So I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look up what a female cardinal looks like versus a male. Oh, let's just do that right now, because I want to know. God will do that a lot, where with birds specifically, I'll see the male and female together, but they kind of look like two different species, because sometimes the male and female is really different. Usually the male are so beautiful, because the males have to perform for us, for the women, which I love that dynamic. I'm like, we need to bring that back here in our human perspective. Like, we as women try to do all this stuff to get men to notice us and like us. And it's like, why? The men are supposed to show us how they provide, how they nurture, how they take care of us, right? Like, that's animal kingdom, Mother Nature. Why do humans have it all twisted up? Okay, I'm gonna look up male and female cardinal. It was the first one was definitely a cardinal. It was a male and female, because I was like, the second one wasn't as red, but it was still red. And it looked like, you know, same body type. I love you, God. The God is so cool too, because it just ties along with the promise even more. Oh my gosh. Male and female. Okay, look at, see, this is the, okay. So I'll insert the clip here of basically the female one that I saw. So what else? Oh, and then I saw 3 red birds in total yesterday. Oh, 3 divine, holy. Completion. I love you, God. I saw 3. And then, yeah, the rest of the day was good. I saw my counselor, so I brought my notes here for like what me and my counselor went through so I could share with you guys and celebrate. So one thing, I definitely find my protectors trying to activate, like my understanding is trying to activate with these promises coming in. You guys have seen all the things God's brought in. And so that understanding of like, okay, God is trusting me. God is providing for me. God is taking care of me. Like, now it almost wants to activate. I need to be perfect for him. I need to perform. I need to understand what I'm doing. I need to this. I need to, you know, how I would, let's say in a mother-daughter dynamic or father, like, you know, how I look up to someone providing for me. You know what I mean? Like, I put unnecessary expectations. Even like in my marriage in the past, I definitely did that. Like, once I became a stay-at-home mom and he was paying the bills, I was like, okay, like, how can I show, like, how can I this? How can I that? It was always like that. And I don't know. It's a habit I definitely see God breaking for sure, because that just puts a weight and it just corrupts the whole dynamic. So with my skin being the way it is, I know that it's like trying to do all this extra stuff. And so me and my counselor were saying, like, to lower my wait, when was that? Oh, that's not June. Sorry, I'm on the wrong date. 5/18. Okay, here we go. No, we're in 6. Oh, I just put the wrong number. I keep thinking it's the month 5. Okay, 6/18. Okay, so God always makes it work out in a way that I need. So I'm definitely trying to meditate on that. So when I try to think I need to be perfect or I need to do this or do that, God always makes it work out. I don't need to perform perfectly for the opportunity God brings me. I just need to be present with him and do my best. I have time. I can move towards the plan or purpose without pressure. So when I started, that's my dad. Love you. So when things started happening, I kind of went into like, oh my gosh, okay, I need to do this. I need to fix my credit. I need to do that. Because there's certain things God's told me to do, like buying land and like building a compound for a lot of my friends and family around me. And I'm like, okay, God, so like now I need to fix my credit, and now I need to start looking at land. I need to see how zoning works. I need to see how this works, and permits, like all this stuff. And it's just like, it was a lot. And that's when this started getting worse too. And I'm like, okay, whoa, that was fast. How did it go from this to this? Like, how are we? And my counselor was like, what's your time frame for that? I'm like, yeah, at least a year, I would think. Like, I have to fix my credit, this and that. So I wouldn't even probably buy land for like another year. She's like, okay, yeah, that's good. That's very realistic. I'm like, and I was like thinking like, dang, I really feel like I had a no by tomorrow. Like, I was going to buy. She's like, yeah, it's because it's not like you're going to buy land next month. I'm like, exactly. Yeah. And then in my head, I'm like, girl, you were acting like you're about to buy land right now. Like, I was stressed out. I felt so behind. And so it felt really good to like, I can get excited to plan. I can get excited for the next thing without it becoming pressure, without it becoming this like perfectionist. And I just, when I enter a new space, I find myself getting triggered to know every dynamic, to feel that I'm really like stewarding what God's telling me to do. Like I feel lazy, I feel unproductive if I'm just like, okay, yeah, God, I know you want me to do that. Like it's gonna flow to me. And then not. But it's like balance. Mama, can you try not to do that? Because it's loud over here, baby. Because it's like balance. You don't have to be at either extreme where you're like, God, thank you for that thing. And then you don't pray about it or pour into it or like, you know, make practical steps. But then there's another one where you feel in control of it. You feel you have to make it happen and you hyper fixate and you try to navigate every single part of it when it's like you don't even know how God's going to make it flow. So I'm going to be in the middle. I'm going to write out a plan for the land and like the steps and just all the stuff and make practical things I can be doing one step at a time and not put the pressure on myself. So that was good. Okay, just she reminded me, just like with the CPR contract and this event coordinator gig, like it came to me. I didn't have to sit and do all these crazy things for the opportunities to come, right? I was just in the right place divinely and God brought that to me and I was ready because I stewarded all the other things he told me to do. Hyper fixating. And also, so when I started to do that, because that was towards the mid-end of the day yesterday. No, actually it was in the beginning of the day yesterday when I started thinking about land because my dad buys a lot of land randomly, like throughout his entrepreneurial journey. He buys land and then he'll build warehouses or whatever from scratch. He also did concrete, so he'll do all that. So he's talking to me about it and I felt all this pressure. And so that's when I got super uncomfortable. And I wrote here because I told her I felt so uncomfortable hyperfixating. So hyperfixating doesn't feel safe anymore. And she's like, that's something you should feel so happy. So we did our little, you know, butterfly. She's like, hyperfixating didn't feel safe anymore. And that was one of my protectors that I would find peace and like comfort in. And now it doesn't feel good. And so many things don't feel good. That's the, you know, from revelation to revival, that in between where it's like things and habits that used to feel a certain way don't anymore. So it's like, how's it going, baby? You done watching your video? You can't watch it over here, baby, because I'm taking a video. What are you trying to do?
There's bugs over there, and I keep on like doing it, and I can't eat.
Oh, okay. You can just sit and listen to mommy. Or you want me to go so you can watch the movie?
I want you to go so I can watch.
Okay, have fun. Holy love, it stops you from judging, keeps the hate from running. It's the holy love. You want the rest of this matcha?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Oh, face detecting. Holy love, 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 love. Where can I put you guys? Okay, this is so cool. I feel like you guys are too far away though. Yeah. Too far. Holy love. Give me the holy loving. Okay, I'm just going to hold the camera. Okay. I'm trying to think where I left off. My daughter is so cute. So, sorry, I had to move because View needed my spot to chill. Bugs were bothering her. So it feels really good. It feels really, it definitely feels, I don't know the word. God, what's the word? It feels feels like it definitely confirms with, okay, how I'm responding now to regular habits I used to have definitely confirms the revelation I received. So I know my life revival will reflect this new mindset, because before it was like, when I would confirm, you guys know, I would hyperfixate, I would this, I would try to control and understand. It's like that didn't feel comfortable anymore. It's like I started getting itchy, and then instead of leaning into it to find peace, I was like, what am I doing? This feels so gross. And then I was like looking at God, like, what am I doing, God? Like, why am I doing this? And then it was like, girl, you stay doing that. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop. And then with other things, what was another one? Okay, so I met the friend that God brought me on the walk. That's also introduced me to this website. So many cool things about this website. I'm so excited to tell you guys later about it, because it's super affordable products, super well made, like ethically made and non-toxic, things like that. So I'm really excited to show you guys. And it's gonna kind of be, it's giving affiliate. It's giving me like, oh, my first sponsorship vibe, even though they didn't like come to me and reach out to me, because they don't do that. They don't even have commercials. They don't even have storefronts. It's directly from warehouse to consumer. And that's how they save so much money. And because they save so much money, and it's only by word of mouth, they pay the people that continue to share and get others in it. So I'm definitely going to share with you guys, not just because I want the money, but because it's good products. And I already was going to do that anyways. I already was like, oh, I'm going to help whoever I one-on-one coach or you guys with these products. So now I'm like, oh, I know how to just set it up to where you guys can come in and get access to it. There's like a little membership yearly fee, but it's super small. Right now it's like $1. So I came in just in time. It's $1 for the rest of the month. And then after that, it's like $20 for a year, instead of the $1 for the year. So I'm really excited. So that's another opportunity. I'm like, God, I never thought this healthy website would be a way I could make finances. And it's obviously something I am passionate about, right? I already feel like what you eat and what you consume affects your mental health and so many other things. So just alignment. And I went to hang out with her yesterday, and I was just praying about it. And I definitely had to, like, the protectors wanted to think certain things as well. Oh, there's all these baby animals over here. The protector wanted to activate, and it wasn't discernment. It definitely was like trauma, like it was definitely a trauma response. It was just like, okay, yeah, I don't even want to speak on it. It's just all these thoughts that come into my head when new people enter my life, and how uncomfortable it is when people are just so genuine and sweet. And I'm like, God, praying about trust and loving from a pure heart. So that was another thing, though, that it didn't feel comfortable having the thoughts and having that paranoia or distrust that used to feel so comforting. Now it's kind of like, why would you feel like this? Like, this feels gross. And I was like, okay. So it felt good to let that go. So just so many things that I feel really, God's showing me new ways and how to release more and more. So that feels amazing, honestly. But I woke up today just feeling like, oh, yellow. I love you, God. I've been seeing so much yellow too. Like, yellow has been tied to everything. Like, my nails are yellow right now. My toes are yellow right now. I've been eating a lot of bananas. I got a matcha banana yellow thing. I keep seeing like a yellow spider was on the car yesterday. Bunch of yellow keeps standing out to me. I ordered a yellow iPad case and a yellow thing. Just yellow's been like feeling so joyful and so like, ooh, yes, yellow. I get all tingly when I see yellow. So super exciting, guys. Nothing really to update you on outwardly. It's a lot of internal stuff. I'm gonna go look at a house that's for lease. I drove past it. It's in my neighborhood. So I'm gonna call them. I don't know. Yeah, I got all tingly when I saw the house, so I don't know what the plan is, but I'm gonna call and see how much it is and see if I can go look at it, so I can get a space for me in view. I'm really excited, and it's right by my dad's, so that'll be so cool. We'll see what God does with that. Anything else? It's Father's Day Sunday. I really want to see if I can get my dad into that, my interview spot to interview him and release that on Father's Day, because I think that would be so cool. And I don't know if he'll talk about, the New York days, but he was still a great entrepreneur. So I might just talk about like that, like his life, the entrepreneurial part of his life. I think that would be so fun. So pray for me to get him in the chair. He's getting a haircut today too. So I'm like, God, that aligned perfectly. He'll be all fancy and ready for his interview. So, and I would love that that's my first interview. My first real sit down interviews with my father. Are you kidding me? I love it. I definitely feel really good about, like, I got my hair done. I did my hair today. I got dressed today. It's giving, blood of Jesus Christ. I can't show you guys. I got dressed today. Nothing too crazy. Okay, let me see. I did my hair today. I got dressed today. Even though I'm kind of like, I don't want my body reacting to certain things, I also feel like, well, I am aligned with God. I feel good. So I'm just going to center on that, stick to my infused routine. And I really like creating, so that's been fun. I've been posting videos. I feel really excited to continue the content and sharing with you guys. And even though through all this, I still been posting YouTube videos, I haven't posted on social media, like on Instagram or TikTok. However, I've been continuing to post videos on YouTube, so that feels really good, like anchoring to that consistency. And today I'm gonna edit a bunch of videos to start posting on my other social media stuff, so check that out. It's just, yeah, I don't know, you guys, it's just feeling really good. I feel peace, love, joy, goodness, kindness, love, and I'm like, you will remain here, girl. You will remain here. I rebuke anything else in the mighty name of Jesus. All right, you guys, well, let me go spend time with my daughter, my baby, and create this content. But there's your update. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Bye.